I'd like to ask Nigel Casey, the High Commissioner, to please come up to the lectern to give us his message of support.
Thank you. Good evening. Stanley Bonani. It seems that there is something about the arrival of the Brits which has a dramatic impact on South African weather. When I was last working in South Africa, the Queen came to, our Queen that is, came to Durban in 1995, and there was such an enormous downpour that President Mandela renamed her Indlovukazi Imvula, the Rain Queen. When our Prime Minister, Theresa May, came to Cape Town in August, there was a similar downpour, although that time Theresa May became not the Rain Queen, but the Dancing Queen. I'm not going to be repeating her faults, although I will take credit for the coaching, obviously. I am pleased to see that the heavens above Durban have opened again and are crying for joy tonight at the arrival of this first direct flight between London Heathrow and Durban. It is certainly a joyous occasion to have those two great cities connected once again from today. Thank you very much, British Airways.
Thank you.
There is already much that connects KwaZulu-Natal to the United Kingdom. We have very many British citizens who've made this their home. We have many British companies who've made this their headquarters, like Unilever, like Ilovo Sugar, like Smith & Nephew, and many more. And many British tourists come here every year to enjoy everything that this great province has to offer. And it is our shared challenge to make sure that many more follow them, to ensure the success of this new service and that benefits flow to everybody here in Durban and throughout the province. A few thank yous. I wanted to say a thank you to the Mayor and her team, and to the MEC and his team, and to everybody else who has worked hard and tirelessly to realise this dream. Katie Friedman has had a shout out already. Thank you, Katie. Thank you to the guys at FNB and the many others who've worked hard to realise this ambition and to make it a reality here today. I'm very hopeful that the government of South Africa will support it by taking the very modest step of easing the current onerous rules on the documentation that British children are required to carry in order to come here on holiday. We are hopeful that the Home Affairs Department will gazette the new guidance in the coming days, and it will be crystal clear so that we can replicate it in our own travel advice, and so that British Airways and the other carriers who bring families to South Africa can be similarly clear. On our side, we are ready to do what we can to support the service. I can't promise you that we're going to abolish our visa requirement yet, but I can promise you that we are going to make it as user-friendly and accessible as possible. Yes, it's incredibly good value. Where is Lorna? Lorna and Caroline. Lorna is the head of our visa service in Pretoria. If you have any questions, ask her, or Caroline. I can see Caroline hiding there. I have 3 top tips for anyone applying for a visa to go to the UK. First of all, apply early. You can apply whenever you like, and so long as you ask what the date you would like to start the visa from, you can apply as early as you want. Secondly, don't use a visa agent. Are there any visa agents here tonight? If so, apologies. They will take your money without adding any value to the process. You do not need a visa agent. You just need to apply direct to us, please. And thirdly, most importantly, many of you here will be regular visitors to the UK. If you're a regular visitor, if you know that you're going every year, why not save yourself an enormous amount of hassle, time, trouble, and even a little bit of money by applying for a multi-year visa up front? 5 years, 10 years. It may seem like a lot. Try and persuade your company to pay for it. But again, It is an investment worth your while. Finally, I want to say huge thanks to British Airways. British Airways are one of our biggest investors in South Africa, but I actually think that they would regard themselves here as a South African company. They fly lots of routes within South Africa. Lots of Brits are often surprised to find themselves flying on British Airways inside South Africa and getting a fantastic service. This announcement today is of a piece with British Airways' wider commitment to this country. They are announcing also increased flights to Johannesburg and also to Cape Town, and they're all full. So congratulations. We wish you every success with this wonderful adventure here in Durban. Siyabonga Kakulu. Thank you very much indeed. Have a good evening.